What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy to have you here. If you haven't subscribed to the Fomo Factory, I'll talk about crypto every single day. And today I would like to discuss, is crypto kind of in danger right here? Are we in trouble? Because there's a lot of FUD going on with FTX right now. And it's not really clear like what's happening at the moment. So that's why the market is responding so heavily, in my opinion, because like uncertainty is not what the market likes, right? But all we know is like CZ told that he's going to sell his FTT tokens, and like I said earlier, it's not necessarily about that he is going to sell a bunch of tokens. It's more like why what does he know? Why is he selling it? Is FTX in trouble? Because that could affect the crypto market, because like, you know, it's one of the biggest exchanges. We see what happens when something like that goes under. The markets respond quite heavily. I would do like to show you that these things come with opportunities, though. I'm, for example, playing a nice short game on FTT all the single time, and I'm doing this for since yesterday right now, and I made some decent trades out of it. I must say, I had a very nice trade out of it. 20%. It's all shorting, by the way. 20% trade. I had a little 5% trade right here, and another 8% trade right here. I had a 21% trade right there. I had a 200% trade right there, and I just closed my 10% trade right there. So I'm making a lot of money by just shorting FTT, and I took this entire downfall right here from $22 to $18. That's where my 200% trade came from. I didn't do it with a lot of money, unfortunately, but I made like, I don't know, $250 or so. Yeah, and you got to be careful, of course, because it's very volatile, as you see right here as well. It went all the way down, and people might felt like, okay, it's going to zero, let's short it. And here's where a lot of shorts probably got liquidated. Luckily wasn't in that. I luckily wasn't in that trade. I was still sleeping, otherwise my short would have gone way better, by the way. But yeah, it is that if you look, and I'm just want to talk about shorting FTX for a little bit first, because it does look like FTT is kind of in trouble. Like, I mean, if you look at this, and we pull up the weekly chart, for example, it was holding this this level right here very well, right? This was tight, or very well. It was tight support, really tight support right here, tight support right here, tight support right here. And as you see, we broke it and we went all the way here. So this is basically the only level that gave it a little support right now. This is not a lot. This is not a lot, dude. So what I expect that, you know, if something bad happens, I can see FTT going, well, around 12 up till maybe $9. Right, could give you a very nice opportunity right now if you want to short it, but you know, be careful because it went down a lot, and what goes down so fast could go up that fast as well. I don't think it's going all the way up here again with this news that's out right now, but I have to warn you, do be a little careful though. If we put a Fibonacci tool over this, here we go. Yeah, then you see like where it got its support, right? And yeah, I don't know. It could definitely be that it goes up a little bit first. So be careful with that. But I'm trading the shit out of it. I'm making some decent money. I'm also doing some trades on Fairdesk still. I'm longing Bitcoin right now. I'm in a little loss for now, 3%. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Why am I longing Bitcoin right now? Well, it came down very fast. It went to a big point of support right here. And it's my gamble to say like, okay, I think it will bounce back up to around 20,300, at least, well, let's say 20,000. Like this is a bigger support, resistance level for now, but 20,000, right? So yeah, it's like a very little trade. It's a risky trade, but I'm keeping my eyes on it. So that's just what I want to say about that. So the market is kind of unexpected. Don't trade this too much. It's kind of dangerous right now. For me, it's going great so far, but you know, it's going great until it's not. So in the slightly shorter term, because I usually don't really talk about that, but I would like to discuss some things. Like we have the midterms today, and yeah, And I'm dropping this video a little sooner because otherwise I'm making this video and then I'm releasing it like hours later, and you probably, you know, it's not relevant anymore as this video is slightly more, you know, time sensitive. So I don't want to make this too long as well. But let me know if this is a good time for you when, you know, I don't know if you care when I release my videos, but still. But what did Bitcoin do for now? Yeah, like I said, it's stupid, right? Like every time in this sideways market, or we're still a bear market basically, but it's kind of a crap market right now. We have these ranges, right? We go in this range between like, well, 22,000 and it depends where you want to draw it. But it's kind of here. All right. Like we have this range between 22,000 and give or take 18.5, right? But we also ranging between 22 and 19.5. We're ranging, and when we break above it, we be like, oh yeah, shit, relief rally, things are going to get better. And then something happens, some news comes out, and we get slapped back right into that range, right? And now it's a matter of what's going to happen right now. Are we still going to hold this range right here, or are we going back into this range? Because if we really break this 19.5 and we close below it, a couple of like 4-hour candles maybe, then I think we could go down again to $18,500. Although the DXY, you know, it's like, it's a little green today, but it's not a humongous spike or anything, right? This chart isn't drawn perfectly. Well, artistic brain can't handle that. Let me see, here we go. So, yeah, whatever, give or take. But the DXY, it came down quite a lot from almost 115 to 110.5, give or take, or 110 even, and now it's going a little bit up. But it looks like it's going to try to test this diagonal line, right? And if it breaks this and we go back above it, then I think like, okay, shit, maybe the DXY has, you know, isn't done running yet, right? Because then it's just like, and for the people that don't know, right? The higher this is, well, it's not good for crypto, to put it very simple. But we had a low, we had a high, we had a higher low, we had a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and still it is a higher low, right? So technically this thing is still bullish, which is still bad for crypto. Therefore, I would like to see that we go down and we close below this level right here. That would be very, very good for crypto. Although, how it looks like now is more that we are going back into this range, to be really honest, and just setting for a higher low. And after that, also a higher high. So you want to really wait for that to see what's going to happen right there. And I think the midterms and all that and the CPI numbers are going to have a big effect on that. So that's basically what I'm looking at right now. Is there anything that I forgot? Let's take a real quick look at Ethereum, because this is also saying something about altcoins, and this is looking quite good, to be honest, because Ethereum was like also just like Bitcoin in this downtrend, right? From November, December, we went down, we went up here again, we got rejected right there, and now we broke out of that range. And this is basically what you want to see as a bull, right? Like we go down, we tested range a couple of times, we break it, we retest it, we had a perfect retest right here, and then we go make our way up again. So I must say, Ethereum isn't looking that bad, to be completely honest. But you know, I don't know, anything could happen. But this is the perfect example of a very bullish pattern, in my opinion. Well, very bullish pattern, a breakout, right? A breakout is bullish. So Ethereum is looking quite bullish, which is good. It's good for the altcoins, of course. So, and yeah, when we look at the total tree, this is the altcoin market. It like some altcoins are like, you know, you might have seen some altcoins lately that were popping and that were doing great. Some altcoins were still going down, and some altcoins are really ranging. But if you look out, if you look at this and you zoom in at the bigger picture right here, altcoins aren't really doing anything. Right, if you zoom out, then you look at this, and it might be like, yeah, what are altcoins doing exactly? Well, not much. It goes up, down, up, down, up, down, but it's basically still in the same range, right? And we got rejected at what the fuck is this again? 150 daily moving average, I think. 150. Or for whatever, but we got a perfect rejection right there, and yeah, that's generally not what you want to see, right? In the bull market, we really hold that level very nicely. We go down below, but once we get back up it, we do great. Once we really get below it, yeah, then it's a bear market, right? Fake out right here, go down again, and here we go close, get rejected again, and now, yeah, we get rejected again right here. So could it be that altcoins are doomed to go down again and see new lows, right? Or see their previous June lows? Some already did, right? Could definitely be the case. So if you are, want to make a move in the crypto market, I don't think this is the right time to make a move necessarily. I would wait a little bit to see what the market does. Also pay attention to the stock market, like the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, whatever. But just look at that. Like the S&P, yeah, short term, yeah, it looks fine. But in the big scheme of things, it's still sitting in a lower high, right? High, lower high, lower high, lower high, right? And we want to break that structure, but we basically want to go all the way here. So that's a long way to go for the S&P to put in a this is also a perfect trend line that you can draw, basically, right? So we will one day face that level. This is a very important level to break for the S&P. We all know that S&P is like, that it kind of reflects how the crypto market is as well, as it's still correlated, right? So watch out for that. Some altcoins still being pretty strong, like BNB is echt, like, it's really insanely strong. If you look at BNB BTC, by the way, it just makes new. BNB is at an all-time high. Really, can you imagine? Like, it's higher compared to Bitcoin than it has ever been, right? And if it stays this level and Bitcoin finally goes back to its 60K or 70K, then BNB is well over $1,000. Easy. Right, so yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. So that's a strong coin. So if you want to be in the market but want to play it a little safe, yeah, then that's not a really bad decision to go by. For now, I want to leave it there, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. Just go look. Perfectly, it's going up again. Yeah, so I'm gonna put in my filthy ass short right now. So let me open my short market, FTT 10x leverage. Bam, here we go. All right, I'm excited. Let's trade a little bit. Let's make some money together. And I'll be here tomorrow with a very interesting video, by the way, which is about the 5 worst crypto influencers and the things they say and mistakes that you could make because of the things they say. Dus isn't Dutch. Sorry, I'm not awake. I had a very bad night. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like the video, leave a comment with your opinion about the crypto market at the moment, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.